Malik, congratulations and good morning. How exciting was it for you, especially, we know who the Ravens drafted in the first round. How exciting is it to come in with another young inside linebacker and kind of grow up and develop together?
It's very exciting. Patrick is a great linebacker. He got picked in the first round. So me and him, together is probably, the most dynamic duo in the linebacker core.
Kevin Richardson.
Hey, Malik, I know coming out of high school, you were a 3-year starter at quarterback. What made you choose to go to Ohio State? And the fact that you guys had such studs at quarterback, and what made you decide to also go over to linebacker and defensive side?
In high school, I just played quarterback just to be an athlete. In high school, I was just an athlete, and I was just, paying. I was just playing any position, I can just get on the field. But, Coach Fickle, he always had an eye for me. Since I first started playing quarterback, he always said, hey, you can be a good linebacker, So, I trust what he said. And, I went to Ohio State, stay home. One of the reasons why I really stayed home is because of my dad. He owns his own flooring business in Columbus. And, he has a lot of contracts in Columbus. So he wasn't able to, if I go, hours away, he wasn't able to, just be like, oh, I'm gonna take this weekend off and go see my son's game. So he just he was able to go to work on Saturday and bring his clothes with him and change the car, and then right after work, he was able to come to the games.
Kyle Barber.
Malik, congratulations on being drafted. I was watching some of your film last night, and I'm excited to ask you, actually, why do you think your ability and coverage has been so slept on?
I really haven't showed it a lot in the last 2 years, where I really haven't showed my coverage ability, but it's there. I wasn't really asked to do that at Ohio State, so it's there. I know I have some improvement to do with it, but it's there. And once I get the proper technique and more reps in it, I'm gonna be great at it.
Kirk McEwen.
Hey, Malik, thanks for coming on. You're a different backer, 6'3", 247 in a smaller backers game. Who do you emulate yourself after, and can you keep up with the younger backers? I mean, the lighter backers.
I definitely can, just my ability, just me being this big and able to do the same thing that, the smaller backers is doing. That's a big plus for me. I can move, I can, do everything that the smaller backers plus, be physical.
And who do you emulate yourself? Who did you watch growing up?
I watched a couple guys, like the Ray Lewis, who else? I know I'm biased, and while I was at Ohio State, I was watching, Jerome Baker, Raekwon Miller, just because I was in the same room as them, I really look up to them, because they the one, paved the way for me.
Matthew Stevens.
Hey there, Malik. You were kind of known as a big hitter as a linebacker. Who's a guy that you're really excited to kind of lay a shoulder into here in the NFL?
To be honest, everybody that we play, I don't got nobody, a certain person I want to, lay hit on, just everybody that we play, and we're gonna get that dub.
Childs Walker.
Hey Malik, yeah, you talked about first of all, congratulations. You talked about Patrick Queen earlier. Do you see your style as complementary to his? I mean, maybe you as the bigger, more powerful guy, and him as the speed guy. Not that you're not fast and he's not strong.
What'd you say? It went in and out.
I'm sorry, I was just asking, do you think that your style is particularly complementary to Patrick Queen's style?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's I feel like it's like night and day. You get the both best worlds with both with me and Patrick. He's the the lighter one, and I'm the the heavy linebacker. So it's like a 1-2 punch.
Jamison Hensley.
We were talking about with Patrick Queen. Do you have a history with him? Did you cross paths kind of in the pre-draft process? And the other question is, how much kind of interaction did you have with the Ravens? And did you kind of feel that you could be a possible fit for them?
Me and Patrick, I met him. I believe it was at the combine. We had a couple conversations with each other. One of the guys that's with my agency went to LSU with him was a Jacob. Jacob, so I met him through Jacob. We had a couple conversations and conversations with the Ravens. It was I really didn't think that the Ravens were going to pick me. We had a couple conversations. During the draft and during Senior Bowl, so. It wasn't really like heavy on like that that they was gonna be the ones to get me.
Clifton Brown.
Yeah, Malik, you're coming to a team obviously that has Super Bowl aspirations, and you come from a program that is used to playing for champions. How much do you think that's going to help your transition because you're coming to a team not that's rebuilding but they're looking to win, and that's if you play a lot's going to be expected of you.
It played a big part, coming from Ohio State, it's a winning program. So, it's just going to translate, the same mindset, the same thing that I had at Ohio State. I'm going to just translate over to the Ravens.
All right, we have time for one more before we jump to Tyree here, and we'll finish up with Todd Karpovich.
Congratulations, Malik. How exciting is it to go to a team with JK Dobbins, your former Ohio State teammate?
It's very exciting. Actually, me and JK, we was training down at Peabody Burritos together. So, me and him, we got a great relationship. We actually was talking about like, hey, what if we got drafted by the same team? And we was just thinking that with the ifs or just things like that. So I'm excited to be with my former Buckeye. Now we Ravens, and we gonna rise.
All right, we'll actually do one more Ryan Mink to close us out.
Hey, Malik, how much do you think playing at a big-time program at Ohio State will help you in this transition when there might not be OTAs, rookie camp, all that stuff? You might get a late start.
Playing at Ohio State, you always got to be ready. You never know when your name is gonna call. So we called it competitive excellence. The guy behind you, or just things like that. You just got to be ready. The guy behind you got to be just as good as a starter. Just being there. Just molded me a lot to be prepared for moments like this.